Alright, so Dress to Impress just dropped their new Baddie Pass and the so-called Diamond Pass, and honestly, players are losing it. This update was supposed to be a fun seasonal event, but instead it's turned into one of the biggest controversies the game's ever had. And yeah, I get why. There's a lot to unpack here, from weird pricing, lack of transparency, and even ignoring player feedback. Let's talk about it. So first off, the Diamond Pass. On the surface, it sounds cool: more rewards, new items, extra cosmetics, right? But then you see the fine print. The pass costs 299 Robux, which is like $3.74 in real money. And that's just to unlock the premium side. You still have to grind through levels to actually earn the items. And if you don't finish before the event ends, well, too bad. You either lose out or you can spend 1,999 Robux, which is around $25, to buy the items individually. So yeah, if you thought this pass was supposed to make things easier, it really doesn't. And what's making it even worse is the timing. The pass came out in October, right when school is busy for a lot of players. Midterms, assignments, all that stuff. So people are saying it's almost impossible to grind everything out in time unless you play every single day. The event only lasts 43 days, which doesn't sound bad until you realize how much grinding you have to do to actually finish. It's like they want you to spend the Robux just to skip the grind, and that feels intentional. Then there's the whole currency issue. Remember the shells from the summer pass? Yeah, those don't work anymore. The devs introduced a new event currency called candies, and the old shells don't convert into them. So if you saved up your shells thinking you could use them again, that's basically wasted effort. A lot of players feel like that's super unfair because it's not just about the money, it's about time. People grinded for those shells for hours, and now they're useless. And speaking of unfair, the lack of transparency with this whole update is another thing that set people off. Apparently, the developers didn't really make it clear that the Diamond Pass was a paid feature before it dropped. It kind of came out of nowhere, and players discovered it as they logged in. That makes it feel like a hidden paywall, and when players feel tricked, that's never a good look. Some people even said it felt sneaky, like they were being baited into paying for something they didn't even know was locked behind Robux. Now let's talk about the VIP players, because oh my god, they're angry too. Usually, being VIP means you get special perks, right? Exclusive items, early access, that kind of stuff. But this time, the VIP benefits don't apply to the new Diamond Pass. So even if you already pay for VIP, you still have to buy the Diamond Pass separately if you want the rewards. It's basically double paying, and people are saying it completely ruins the point of being a VIP. Like, if you already bought VIP, you shouldn't have to pay again to get access to premium items. But the biggest issue everyone's pointing out is how Dress to Impress seems to be prioritizing profit over players. For months now, players have been begging for more representation, like plus-sized body options, and that still hasn't happened. But what has happened? More paid passes, more premium tiers, more Robux options. It's not even subtle at this point. Players are saying that every new update is built around ways to make people spend, instead of fixing the stuff the community actually asks for. And it doesn't stop there. They also added a new doll line that costs $34.99 USD for 3 mini dolls. Like, $35. Most of the appeal is the virtual rewards that come with them, not even the physical dolls themselves. And for a lot of people, that just feels ridiculous. It's another example of how the game keeps pushing monetized content instead of listening to what players actually want. Now, to be fair, developers do need to make money. That's how games stay alive. But there's a balance, and right now, it feels like Dress to Impress has completely lost that balance. When updates start to feel more like marketing schemes than genuine gameplay improvements, that's when people start losing trust. And if you look at the community right now, that trust is definitely slipping. So overall, this whole situation just shows how out of touch the devs have gotten with their player base. Between the hidden paywalls, ignored feedback, overpriced add-ons, and lack of communication, It's not surprising people are calling this the worst update yet. The devs might think they're just adding more content, but from the player perspective, it looks like greed plain and simple. But yeah, that's the current dress to impress drama. What do you think? Are people overreacting, or is the Diamond Pass genuinely unfair? Personally, I think there's a right way to monetize a game and this just ain't it. Anyway, let me know your thoughts down below and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Roblox drama updates.